So I will say I'm very excited about Shiba Inu going into this bull market cycle. I think it's got major potential, can do big things, but there is one major problem that we're seeing right now that many people aren't really talking about. Okay. Now, Shib doesn't have problems with price performance. It's doing fine. We're early bull market cycle. I'm not expecting much from price right now. We don't have a problem with optics. Optics are actually really good. Shiba Inu is, again, the fourth most searched coin in the world. It's got huge social metrics. It's got a strong community. This is great. All right. It's we're not having problems with adoption. We're hitting all-time highs in terms of that. We're not having problems with whales. Whales are in big accumulation mode. So all these things are lining up for the better part, right? But where we still have a big problem is unrealistic expectations. Now, the reason I say that is when Shib was first launched, all right, it was a meme coin, right? It did something that no other coin has ever done. It's the fastest appreciating coin ever. It dropped off like what, 5, 6, 7 zeros. Nobody has ever done that at such a short rate of time, or not such a short period of time. There you go. In such a short period of time. And the problem is that many people are expecting it to do the same thing again. Many people are saying, oh yeah, Shib is going to drop all of its zeros, or Shib to I've seen some videos, Shib to $5,000. And unfortunately, some of these clickbait videos on YouTube, they're setting up people to have these unrealistic expectations. There are people out there that think they can turn their $10 in Shib into $1 billion. Frankly, guys, that's not going to happen. I have a much more realistic expectation when it comes to Shiba Inu. We talked about this bull market cycle and what we may see heading into that. All right. I've said many times, I think Shib from this point can do a 100x. I truly believe it can. And as always, this is not financial advice, but there are a lot of coins that do go on to create new higher highs. Most don't, but many coins do go on to create new all-time highs, especially the blue chips, right? And Shib is now a blue chip. It's a multi-billion-dollar market cap. And when you get to those levels, you're not going to have the same rate of gain that you had in the past. And people need to understand that. Shib is going to move a lot slower now. Obviously, price is moving slow right now. I don't think prices right now are a good gauge of what you can do in a bull market cycle. I talked about that yesterday. The Shib can obviously explode very quickly because of the lower amount of holders than many coins up in this range. Because of the low levels of upside liquidity, it can still explode and move really quickly. That's why I think, a 100x from this range would not surprise me at all if once we get to late 2025, we're at that point. But remember, that's late 2025. I'm also not saying we're going to go and do 100x right now, because simply the market isn't at that point. We're not seeing this big influx of users or capital into the market quite yet. It builds up over time. Realistically, 2025 should be the highest rate of growth the crypto market has ever seen. And that's something that obviously could be beneficial for Shib, right? Obviously, the developments that the community made, I forgot about that too. Obviously, Shiba Inu doesn't have a problem with community developments. That is growing rapidly. Multiple different development groups, creating different blockchains, creating different projects, more partnerships. Shib is set up well. But I need everybody to manage their expectations. I have people that'll come on and complain every single day when the price doesn't move, or if we drop like 1%. Guys, you have to give it time. The problem is your expectations have been set to this such unrealistic point that you're getting pissed when you're not seeing instant results. Crypto's not an instant game. We're not going to get rich overnight. All right. That you might from some coins, right? A new launch, a super risky speculative play. You might get to that point. You also have the risk of getting wrecked too. Luckily, Shiba Inu's at the point now where, again, it's big, it's established, it's made it through one of the worst bear market, well, maybe one of the worst bear market cycles we've experienced, but we're heading into some of the most explosive times in crypto, which is great. And now somebody may be able to truly unleash Shiba Inu's tokenomics, okay? The deflationary aspect of Shiba Inu that can truly make it one of the best coins in crypto, that can make it hyper deflationary, that can make it one of the best stores of value. But again, I beg, I plead, be realistic about your expectations. I think Shib will do well. Don't be surprised if Shib does not do a 1000x in this market cycle, all right? But that doesn't mean that Shib won't do well. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Let's be realistic. But Shib is set up well for this bull market cycle. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.